The border crisis in Britain has now gone beyond the borders itself because we are now having multiple problems inside the country with existing migrants, legal and illegal. But in this video, we're going to talk about this bad precedent that has now been created thanks to Abdul Ezedi, who was apparently from Newcastle, but in reality was a migrant from Afghanistan who actually failed his asylum twice. And he managed to get it the third time because he pretended that he has converted to Christianity. Now we have more people trying to do the exact same thing. Yes, Abdul Ezedi, who a few days ago did the targeting in South London in Clapham, who's still on the run, by the way, and the Metropolitan Police is offering you £20,000 if you could help them because they can't do the job themselves. Well, he's now inspired many other illegal migrants who came on the boat from the conflict zone, that is France, and they are now being held obviously and hosted on the BB Stockholm barge, of course, in the south of England. Wow, surprise, surprise. They all want to do the same thing and the government doesn't know how to react. Yes, we are now hearing that there are at least 40 asylum seekers, or the illegal migrants, on the BB Stockholm barge are converting to Christianity in a fake way, obviously, and with growing fears that migrants are claiming to have changed their religion in order to stay in the country. That's about 1 in 7 of the 300 migrants on the barge in Portland, Dorset, who are attending churches under the supervision of local faith leaders, according to a church elder. And local faith leaders, yeah. Even though for a long time people have already been warning the government, the Home Office and everybody else that just because someone is pretending or claiming that they're converting to Christianity doesn't really mean that they've converted to Christianity. They're only doing it because they can go and say, well, you can no longer send me to Taliban's Afghanistan. Look at this section of the human rights. The European judges will be against you. So the Home Office says, yeah, we have to listen to the judges. Now we have James Cleverly, the Home Secretary, who's expected to receive an initial report setting out the full facts of the case, as the government sources questioned whether it was really possible to credibly substantiate the validity of a religious conversion. So this report is supposed to be handed to James Cleverly later today. But that's not the only issue. The problem gets wider when it comes to the government. Look at Jillian Keegan, who's the education secretary, and we already exposed her on this channel yesterday. As the government minister working for Rishi Sunak, she came on TV and said, this isn't really about asylum, this issue. This is about, obviously, the attack on a mother and her children, which was horrific and obviously impacted others as well. Some people who went to her assistant and the emergency services, but don't really bring migration into this. Nothing to do with our incompetence when it comes to keeping people out of the country who are not supposed to be inside the country. And these people expect you to continue to vote for them in the upcoming election just because Keir Starmer and the Labour Party are chaotic, and they are chaotic. But how can you tell me that this government has done a good job on this issue and then say, well, just vote for them. At least they're not Starmer. Of course, we'll keep you guys posted on this issue as usual. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.